I know that you've gone over this multiple times about the ESSER funds, but sometimes we still do hear in the community they want to know what happened to the ESSER funds. Can you just briefly describe the purpose of the ESSER funds?
The district used the ESSER funds for a number of different purposes, but mainly for HVAC, updating, upgrading. We used the monies for technology. A number of items came in through technology. In the beginning, with the ESSER funds at the very beginning, we used it for a number of supplies to keep distancing and disinfecting and everything else. We also used ESSER funds, and Tina would probably be the better one to tell you about this. We also used ESSER funds for, I believe there was, Tina, please.
Well, but also there were specific purposes that we had to be able to use them for. We could not just use them for general operations, correct?
No, nothing was for general operations. So.
We used them for learning recovery from the pandemic. So we used the money to buy Chromebooks. We used it when the year that we did MODA. All the online school, all of that was Apex, that online curriculum. So all of those kinds of costs were covered by ESSER funds.
Thank you, Mrs. Cassidy. Thank you, Mr. Chambers.
Sorry, I had to pass that off. She's more involved in it than I.
Yeah. I also want to point out that the ESSER funds are used up, and that doesn't mean that there aren't continuing costs from the pandemic. Students across the country are struggling with attendance and also with instruction, specifically in language arts and math. And those are things that school districts are continuing to address, whether it's in continued extra supports, new curriculum. So we're still continuing to address the needs and the results of our students going through the pandemic that are not funded and we are no longer receiving funding for.
Thank you.